Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Wednesday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Jeremy Jeffcoat. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics and maybe a little bit beyond. We'll kind of turn the page, if we can, on Auburn, their loss to Texas A&M 16-10 over the weekend. Auburn does have the week off.
I mean, there's no sense in getting in a hurry to turn the page with no games out.
And thank goodness it is a week off for the Auburn Tigers. Hugh Freeze says, hey, we're going to reevaluate every aspect of the offense.
All right, so I'm watching Sportz Blitz last night with you and Luke.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And I told my wife, I said, baby, when I go in tomorrow for the Blitz, I have got to pull Andy back from this ledge. I mean, you're ready to fire everybody. It's over. Dump them all.
I'm close.
But let's zoom out to like
Okay.
a 10,000-foot view here.
Please.
In the grand scheme of things, in the first 5 games of this year, with 3 challenging road games, Auburn is 3-2. We knew that was a distinct possibility at this point in the season.
Not the record that I have a problem with.
I know. Now, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Georgia's coming up in 2 weeks. Georgia's going to be a pretty prohibitive favorite, even in Jordan-Hare.
I would imagine so.
Because it's hard to imagine the Auburn offense, suddenly going, oh, we can move the ball on Georgia. And so even if that were to happen, and they're 3-3 with winnable games on the back end of the schedule, lots of winnable games in the last 6.
I would agree.
Right?
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, all 6 are winnable, right? I mean, all 7 games from here on out, winnable. But if you want to look at where you're going to be favored and where you're not, probably going to be favored in 4 of those last 6. Would you agree?
Depends on what happens against Georgia.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But so let's say you win 5 of the last 6.
Okay.
Finish the season at 8-4. You're not firing everybody then.
No.
Even if you win 4 to go 7-5, you're still not firing everybody then.
No, probably not.
So now, that's the optimistic 10,000-foot, season's not over, let's step back from the ledge, look at it.
You got me one step back from the ledge.
Okay, now here's the bad part.
I'm still on it,
Here's
but
the
I'm
bad
one
part.
step back.
I watched Ole Miss and Kewan Williams running for about 3.2 a carry, something like that. But he got 23 carries against LSU. Why? Because the defense then has to honor the run.
Interesting concept.
That is the concept. I watched Alabama play Georgia. Jam Miller, 2.7 a carry, but he got 16 carries. You know why? Because then the defense has to honor that. And you can actually then operate against quality defenses because you have shown a stubborn commitment to the run game. Not read option, not run pass option, the run game. And then I watched Jeremiah Cobb didn't get his 6th carry till the 4th quarter. Didn't have a single carry in the 1st quarter. Good looking back, by the way. And he averaged, what, 5 something a carry?
You know what he's averaging for the season?
6'9", right? Yeah. Why? That would be my number one question. Coach Freeze, why do you refuse to run the tailbacks? It sounds like a rude question, right? Why are you refusing to run the ball with your tailbacks?
Obviously, that is, the biggest question coming out of Oklahoma and Texas A&M.
Because you do not have a quarterback who's going to throw you to a lot of wins. You just don't.
Not starting.
Now, I don't know. I don't know that you have one period.
I don't either, but I know
this. If you're
that is starting
if
is
you're
not.
going to throw a true freshman in there against that Georgia defense and expect him to throw it 40 times, you're going to get beat 30-0.
Yeah.
You know, I know that. You know, and look, the bottom line is, I think, even though it's early in the season, there's a long way to go. I think Hugh missed on the quarterback again. I think he misevaluated the quarterback because Jackson Arnold looks like the same Jackson Arnold there was in Oklahoma.
Is this a baseball reference? 2 strikes? Do we get a third?
You know, that's a good question.
Before we're out?
I do think there is a point this season where Deuce Knight comes in, but I wouldn't do it for Georgia. Because I think it's going to be the kind of Napier-Lagway thing. Like, okay, I misevaluated this one, but let me show you my 5-star that we're building the future around. Because if you don't, if you go the whole season, and Cam Coleman's getting, how many yards he have Saturday?
19 yards. 18, I think.
Is he going to be there next year for that kind of production?
I wouldn't think so.
No, he's not. And people go, oh, well, if you pay him, well, other people will pay him. So, and have quarterbacks that will get him the ball. You know.
Cam Coleman's going to be a star in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I have no doubt about that whatsoever.
Yeah. So,
and yet we cannot.
I mean, Malcolm Simmons is in witness protection, right?
We cannot even get him the ball 6 to 8 times a game.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't understand the passing game concepts that I see. Because you know you need to be able to get the ball out quick, right? That's just modern offense. You got to get the ball out quick. Where's the hot routes?
I thought you were talking me off of firing everybody.
Well, but this is the bad, right? Where are the hot routes? Because I'm watching 3 receivers out in the pattern. There's no back bouncing out into the, bouncing off a block to open up to dump it off to. There's no hot route at all.
Well, here's part of the problem.
Yeah.
You give up 14 sacks in 2 games, so you got to have 12 personnel. You got to have 2 tight ends in the game to max protect, and you got 2 guys out in a route with a quarterback that can't pull the trigger, and receivers
you're running deep overs and
getting
crosses.
Covered by 6 defensive backs.
Yeah,
so
you're running deep overs and crosses, and they take time to develop.
These things play into each other.
Yeah, you have got to get the ball out. If you watch the efficient quarterbacks around the league and around college football, it's 1, 2, boom.
Yeah.
And boom is either ball's out or I'm gone, right? It's one or the other. 1, 2, boom. That's it. That's all the time you should need. Your offensive line's not going to sit there and give you 4 seconds against anybody. Now, I told you before the Texas A&M game, I think Auburn's fairly solid on the interior offensive line. I think the tackles are weak.
I'm not sure the interiors. Again, Connor Lew is not great. He's not playing great right now.
He's not playing like an all-SEC player.
No. So I mean, he's laying way too much.
But here's where I think Hugh's got to get right. Got to get to that 7 wins, right? Maybe he survives 6 if Deuce Knight comes out and looks good.
Well, and that's what I told Randy yesterday. The best. Now, this is what you would do in a panic type situation or a desperation type situation. If you want to close ranks and just say in this off week, look, we have totally screwed this thing up. The best thing this offensive line does is run the football, run block. We've got 2 capable, good SEC running backs in the backfield. Uh-huh. Ashton Daniels is the best running quarterback on this roster. That's not in question. He ran for nearly 1,000 yards at Stanford behind a sorry offensive line. That's the best running quarterback. So if we're going to just completely abandon the RPO type thing, now, I'm not saying not be balanced. We can still throw the football, and we still need to be balanced. But we're going to focus. We're going to be a running team that throws the ball.
Right.
Then you put Ashton Daniels back there and say, not throw Deuce Knight to the wolves. because we could ruin him. I mean, do I need to go down the list of quarterbacks that Auburn's ruined?
Well, look,
Jeremy Johnson, Kyle Frazier.
Well,
I mean,
you're not going to dump the RPO system because you can't change offenses mid-season. That's not a real thing.
But we can actually are in the RPO.
Yes, you can are in the RPO. And look, Jackson Arnold can run. Why no?
He seems a little slow.
Why
now, all
no
of a
true
sudden.
read options? You know.
Well, we ran the.
Everybody in college football runs a read option.
Here again, though, we ran the jet sweep fake one time, and it was, I think, a 9-yard gain with Jackson Arnold right up the middle. We ran that one time. Again, the play calling and the coaching seems to be of all. Now, look, there's a lot that stinks right now among the Auburn football team. The coaching on the sideline seems to be the most pungent,
the most stinky
of the stink,
stinkiest of the
stink.
And listen,
so
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think if Hugh Freeze survives this year, I would have a couple of requirements for him, and one would be a new O-line coach. Got to have it.
Yes, that's job number one.
You know, our buddy Cole Kublik of the SEC Network likes to bring this up all the time. Every play, Auburn's slide protection, slide protection, slide protection. Well, all that does is open up the backside. Wherever you're sliding to, the backside of that is wide open, and that end is crashing. That edge is just crashing. And so it just, slide protection is fine, but it's not meant to be used on every dadgum play.
And we cannot adjust to a simple stunt on the 4 guys rushing.
And then the
we
O-line
have
coach
yet
comes
to.
out Monday and says, I think we played well.
I think we did great. Yeah.
We're okay. Good.
He needs to be in the bread line tomorrow. All right, we got to take a break.
That didn't get you completely off the ledge, but I did want to say, the season's not over. 3-2 is 3-2. 8-4 is still out there. 9-3 is still out there. Heck, 10-2 is still out there.
Let's say I'm sitting on the ledge now.
Yeah.
I'm not standing. All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Illiby Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Illiby Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Illiby Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet from Glenn Smith in Opelika. Silverado and Colorado trucks ready to roll. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts up to $13,500 off. Drive away in the mid-size Chevy Colorado ready for work or play. Discounted up to $4,000 off. People from all over the USA are going to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you for about 45 more minutes. 256-234-6221 is our number here. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. A lot going on in Auburn, a lot of it not good. Rumors circulating that Hugh Freeze will not be the coach against Georgia. Rumors like that always tend to happen.
Yeah.
People talking, predicting that he will resign from Auburn. Now, I could honestly, I could, if it does happen, I could probably see that.
Is he or is he not undergoing cancer treatment?
I don't think he's undergoing any kind of treatment.
Okay.
He was diagnosed with prostate cancer, but it was that really, really slow moving. So it's something that you could put off and deal with a little bit later. So I don't think he's dealing.
I don't see that happening. Although I will tell you, man, his press conferences are about as depressing as it gets. And, why do you keep rolling Jackson Arnold out for these press conferences?
Every time I hear a coach say, "We're so close," I can't help but think of Mike Shula.
Yeah.
And that's what it looks like. Oh, guys, we're so close.
My favorite all-time Mike Shula quote, these words were actually said by him in a press conference. "We're trying some stuff. We're doing some things." And I've used it ever since. We're trying some stuff. We're doing some things.
Yeah, that sounded like what Mike Bobo would have said after Saturday night. In Georgia. We tried some stuff.
I'm no big
we did
fan
some
of Mike
things.
Bobo, yeah. And that game, same thing. It's what I was talking about with Jackson Arnold, and I was telling you during the break. Ty Simpson's been coached up. Brian Grubb and DeBoer have coached him up, and because You know, you had even Kirby mentioned in the post-game press conference 3 different times they had free rushers coming at him, but he's getting the ball out so fast, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, 1, 2, go, you know.
We are brought to you each and every day by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big, no job's too small, commercial or residential. Give them a call for all your needs. That's J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. And Sensagreen, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensagreen. They are the carrier dealer in this area. They would love to help you out. 334-487-3555. All right, JJ, Randy and I talked a little bit about this yesterday. Just if I would have told you some of these things, and I said, 5 weeks into the season, these things we would be shocked. Some good, some bad. But if I said Jackson Arnold, 5 weeks into the season, would not have a turnover, you would have said, man, okay, we're in business.
Yeah.
And he's still the starter? Wait. Great. No turnovers. Only 5 touchdown passes, though.
That would be a little concerning.
Ooh. We must be running the ball really well.
Yeah.
Because, hey, Jeremiah Cobb averaging 6.9 yards per carry. Damari Alston averaging 4.8 yards per carry. I would have said, I'll take that. All day, every day. I mean, if you're leading rushers averaging nearly 7 yards a carry, clearly you're running the ball up and down the field. Not so much.
Yeah.
Cam Coleman, 17 catches in 5 games, 255 yards.
Averaging about 3 receptions a game.
About 3 receptions a game. How is that possible? I keep trying to figure. I keep asking people that question. Nobody can give me a good answer. Why that keeps happening? But Eric Singleton, he's leading the team, 27 receptions, but only 265 yards. So maybe not, getting the catches, but not maybe as explosive as we were hoping.
Averaging a little under 10 yards a catch.
Yeah.
But he's being used differently. Coleman is basically being used. He's running go routes. I mean, that's basically it. Run a go route, and if they bracket him, we'll throw it underneath, and if they leave him one-on-one, we'll just throw it up and pray.
Yeah. Doing a lot of praying this year so far. Malcolm Simmons, 0 touchdown catches 5 weeks into the season.
Yeah.
Only 11 catches.
Like I said, witness protection for Malcolm.
Now, here, good news, Xavier Atkins leading the team, 29 tackles. Your linebacker that you brought in, 2 linebackers are leading the team in tackles. To me, that's always good news.
Yes.
When you have your linebackers leading you in tackles.
They should be leading you in tackles.
That's a good thing. Keldrick Falk, 10 total tackles.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Remember when Big Papi said they don't pay me to hit singles?
Yeah.
Keldrick Falk is paid to rush the passer.
Okay.
Not necessarily to garner 8 tackles a game.
2 sacks in 5 games.
2 sacks in 5 games is a little concerning, but
only 3 tackles for loss in 5 games.
Yeah.
2 tackles a game for your all-American first-round NFL draft pick. It's concerning.
Yeah.
Concerning.
You can play your way into day 2 real fast. I don't think he slips past day 2 just on physical ability. He'll go in the 2nd or 3rd, but you can play your way out of that first round real fast.
But to go back to what you said earlier in the first segment, and I did think about this morning when I was looking at this, and you look at the schedule. Okay, Georgia, let's just assume you lose that game because Georgia's better than Auburn.
Okay.
And you're 3-3. You've got Missouri at home, at Arkansas. Who knows what Arkansas is going to be 3 weeks from now. Kentucky at home.
Worst team in the league.
At Vanderbilt, which, again, looks like a whole different game than it used to, but winnable. And Mercer.
So you run off those 4 at that point.
That's 5 games that you could win all of them.
Yeah.
If you were to go 5 straight wins and be 8-3 headed to the Iron Bowl. It's a different look. It's a different season. But if Auburn continues to play like they have played against Oklahoma and Texas A&M offensively, I do not see Auburn winning but 2 of those games.
Which would be Mercer and Arkansas.
Or
Mercer and Kentucky.
Mercer and Kentucky.
I would probably give them Arkansas, too.
Maybe.
But that puts you at 6-6. You know, and then I don't know what happens at 6-6.
Well, let's think about that during the break. We'll be back with more of the Auburn Blitz right after this.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell. There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event. Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. Always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some great food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com, and check out their daily lunch specials. They got probably the best selection of wine. Got great steaks and ribs, and casseroles, burgers, a little bit of everything there in the store. So on Pepper Tree in Montgomery or East Glen in Auburn, Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Tremendous food, great people. Go and check them out. Gabe says it's time to roll with Deuce or Ashton. And he says Arnold is slow because he has tunnel vision. He cannot see the field. I would not argue with that one bit.
Yeah, well, like I said, he looks like what we saw at Oklahoma, right? Yeah, it's like I told you before the season. My concern on Jackson Arnold wasn't that I don't think he's got like physical ability, but what I've seen on tape has not been good, and apparently the tape
don't lie.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I still don't think I'd do it for Georgia. I still don't think I'd do it for Georgia. If I were going to do it, though, it would be the freshman.
Yeah.
Because assuming a loss to Georgia, at that point he's fighting for his job. And sometimes an impressive freshman quarterback can save your job.
You know, a lot's been made and a lot's been said about the offensive line and their struggles, and they have struggled. And a lot's been made about Jackson Arnold and how, he will not turn it loose. Like you said, it's 3 steps, boom. You got 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Essentially, you got 3 seconds.
What you really got is about 2.5. But yeah 3. It's 2.5.
With a good offensive line, you got
ball better be out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and you say, well, you're talking about fitting a ball. You're talking about surveying the field, going through your progressions in 3 seconds, and then you got monsters trying to kill you in the pocket every play, and you're trying to fit a ball into a 2x2 foot circle, and you say, my God, you're asking a lot of the guy. Well, guess what? You're making $2 million, and you're in the SEC, brother. This is what it is.
But here's the thing. There are quarterbacks doing it all
the time. So, that's what I'm saying. This is what is expected of the position.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but this is what you signed up for. So, it is what it is. And I'm at the point, I think I've seen enough where I say it's not just automatically going to change. You don't just go from one day being a timid, I'm reluctant to make this throw to being just Brett Favre.
Right.
It don't happen overnight. You're either that guy or you're not that guy, right?
Yep.
So,
look, it's and the thing is the way the game is played now, and the way the game is coached now. There's so many things you got. You see these side adjustments, right? Quarterbacks come to the line, they'll clap, but they don't snap it yet. You want to see what the defense does, right? So then I get a read. I got man or zone, or they're bailing into cover 3, or they're bailing into cover 2. Yeah. So now I have my pre-snap read, and I know what I'm looking for. And then as I'm dropping back, it's really 2 reads. It's 1, 2, and then a check down if it's there. And if the check down's not there, I got to go. So.
Let me update my reference. Yeah. You don't go from that to Patrick Mahomes. For the kids out there.
Yeah.
They might even know who Brett Favre is.
Yeah, maybe not. But, that's modern football. That's the way the game is played now. Nobody takes a big, 7-step drop and, sits back in the pocket, patting the ball, and throw it to the guy that's open. If you're waiting for a guy to get open, you're late.
Yeah.
You got to throw it to where they're going to be open, not waiting for them to get open.
All right, big win, Alabama over Georgia by a field goal. Georgia had opportunities. Alabama had some opportunities to extend the lead. But Georgia had some definite opportunities to either tie the game or win the game late in the fourth quarter and couldn't get it done.
The fourth down call, is that what you want to talk about?
That was bizarre.
Okay. Number one, there's 13 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Tie the game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't care if it's 4th and 3 inches.
Yeah.
Tie the game because you won the third quarter. You got beat in the first half, but you won the third quarter. So you tie the game, you call your team over on the sideline, you go, okay, win this quarter.
Yeah.
All you got to do is win this quarter, right? We just tied it up. So to me, I thought that was a mistake. And what it looked like to me, it's one of those plays you work on in practice all the time, right? We're going to get stopped just short. It's 4th and 1. We're going to run this play. The problem is you have true freshman right guard, true freshman right tackle, and your third string running back in the game. You cannot hurry to the line there. If I'm Bobo, I'm on the headset going, Kirby, get a timeout here. One, I need to make sure my 2 true freshmen on the right side of the line are ready because LT Overton's over there and he's good. Number 2, I want to put my big back in the game.
Yeah. Instead, Bobo was saying, I know just what to call.
I know, I got him right where I want him, Coach. But yeah, it was one, I thought it was a tactical error by Kirby not kicking the field goal. But 2, there's nothing wrong with the play call in and of itself, but in the situation, true freshman at both spots on the right side and your third string running back in the game, call a timeout and let's make sure we get it right if we're going to go.
Yeah. We got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after these messages.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes across Alabama and Georgia. In need of a garage door repair or a brand new garage door installation, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust, providing customized solutions and exceptional care every step of the way. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com and experience the Dixie difference.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your boat or vehicle to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your vehicle the right way. Located at 702 McCarty Road in Dadeville, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328 for Superior Automotive and Boat Detailing.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Just a couple more segments in today's show. Bumping around the SEC a little bit. LSU falls to Ole Miss. Another, impressive day from Chambliss, the backup quarterback there. I guess we'll call him the starter now at Ole Miss.
He is the starter. If he's not, then Lane's got a problem.
This game was not really as close as the score indicated. I mean, Ole Miss kind of they kind of slopped around a little bit. They could have scored a lot more points.
I thought LSU's defense did a pretty good job of keeping them in it, But yeah, LSU's offense is just not. They're not good.
You were on record. You predicted Mississippi State to pull an upset, and they were. I mean, it was within their grasp. And they just could not get over the hump.
And I think we've seen a little bit now that defensive coordinators around the league have seen Joey Aguilar a little bit. You're starting to see Aguilar come back down to earth. I mean, first couple of weeks, people are like, oh, he's a Heisman candidate.
Yeah.
And we're coming back down to earth a little bit now. And I still think Tennessee's good.
Winning on the road's hard in the SEC. I don't care where you play.
Yeah, I just happen to think that Mississippi State has had improved their roster from last year, and I like the quarterback, and so it comes down to if Jeff Lebby's going to take a step forward in year two, and it looks like he's going to. I don't know how many wins they got left on the schedule, probably not many, but
I'm glad Auburn doesn't play.
But they look competent,
They have definitely made progress from year one to year two.
Yes.
Definite, visual, obvious progress.
Yes.
That's what happens when you look at that and say, okay, they maybe Jeff Levy's a pretty good coach. Notre Dame waltzes into Fayetteville and ends the tenure of Sam Pittman. They quit. Luke and I were talking about that last night. It was like there are a couple of games a year, maybe one every other year, that you watch and you're in the middle of it and you're like, oh my goodness, I am watching a guy get fired in real time.
Yeah.
I mean, they just literally, the team quitted before the half.
Yep. It happens. Sometimes things go sideways and everybody in the building knows what's going on. I mean, I remember Gene Chiswick's last year.
Yeah.
You remember there was a very famous moment in the press conference where Brian Van Gorder is talking to the press, and it's like 8 games in, and I think the statement he made was something like, "Well, I think everybody knows what's going to happen." Like, okay, coach, there's a statement.
Yeah.
None of this. We're going to keep working hard. It's like, I think everybody knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And when your team has quit, there's really no need to keep you around.
Well, when it was 49-7 against Texas A&M,
yeah,
it was over.
Yeah,
and that was, I think, Game 6.
Yeah.
So, or thereabouts.
Yes.
Actually, maybe it was a little bit further than that. It was around Halloween or a little bit before. But
look, players sense it. Players know it. Now, can Petrino kind of keep the roster together? Can he, I know he'd love to get the permanent job there. I don't see that happening, but I didn't think they would give him the interim tag either. So
there's no doubt in my mind he'll be the head coach next year.
You think so?
Absolutely. Will
he do it for like, hey, look, pay me $4 million a year and give me an extra $4 million in NIL? Maybe.
If he was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what is he? He doesn't. I can't imagine he needs money at this point.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure there'll be some guardrails, but it just seems like too natural of a fit.
I give you Petrino, Malzahn, or the field.
I'm sticking with Petrino. I don't think Gus is surely not. I don't think they'll go that route.
Okay.
Unless they're desperate. But what would you say?
I mean, I think obviously they're going to go after Rhett Lashley. He played there. A great year last year at SMU. SMU still loses. I know they're 2-2, but they still look pretty good this year. He'll be their first choice, and they'll go after him.
Think so.
I don't think he'll take it. If you look at what they're spending in NIL compared to the rest of the league, they're just not giving you much of a chance.
Yeah.
They're spending all their money on Calipari and the basketball program. Spending a good bit on baseball, too.
Yeah.
More than most. So, I don't know.
Well, all I know is this. Arkansas's offense ain't the problem.
No.
So.
And maybe that's Bobby's argument, right? Look, I've given you an offense. I've given you a quarterback. Let me go out and get a D coordinator, and let's fix this thing.
Yep.
He already fired Travis Williams.
And I had to after that performance.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any choice. Outside of that, it was about a normal week. You expected South Carolina to beat Kentucky and handle them pretty easily. Major League Baseball playoffs going on today and yesterday. We're in the wild card state.
I'm trying to care.
I'm glad to see some teams, like the Brewers and the Cubs and the Reds, different teams in there. It was nice to see the Red Sox beat the Yankees last night. Nobody cares about the Tigers and the Guardians. I don't think, but the Dodgers look like they're pretty good. But who do you see coming out of this? What's your World Series matchup?
Oh, I mean, the Dodgers have to be your favorite, don't they?
I would think.
I mean, they have to be.
I don't know. The Brewers were great all year long. They were the best team in baseball all year long.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, by the way, Snicker's out at the Braves.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
He's moving to a advisory role with the organization.
Yes. You know what the kind of hot stove candidate that's sort of being whispered around.
Don't say Chipper.
David Ross.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Did a okay job with the Cubs?
He did pretty good with the Cubs, but they had a chance to hire like a
real deal guy.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they got rid of David Ross for performance issues. It was like, we got a chance to get this guy. So.
Okay. All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with one final segment right after this.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Sentricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz final segment on this Wednesday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Some interesting games, a couple of interesting games really this weekend. Mississippi State at Texas A&M, that one, Texas A&M is not the sixth best team in the country. I'll say that confidently right now. But can Mississippi State go in there? And I think they can. I don't know if they can keep them from scoring, but I think they can score some points on them.
I think they can too. And Texas A&M, the thing with Texas A&M is, as good as the quarterback has looked, he will turn the ball over. If you give him enough chances, he will give you a turnover or two.
Yeah.
So if you're Mississippi State, a tough environment on the road, but go do what you can. It is possible. Yeah.
Texas at Florida. Texas 7.5-point favorite.
All right. I'm going to say I think you're going to see a better Arch Manning for the rest of this season. I think after the open date, this is the week where you start work on some things. We're trying some stuff. We're doing some things. And I think Texas is probably going to go in there and, 31 to
put it to bed. Put Billy Napier's career to the end, maybe.
Well, yeah. If that hadn't been done already.
All right, Miami is at number 18, Florida State. The Canes, a 4.5-point favorite. This game used to be the highlight of the year, maybe.
I was in love with Miami a couple of weeks ago.
Not so much.
Not getting the quarterback play now they were getting at the beginning of the season. Miami could find themselves in some trouble.
Virginia put a little tarnish on Florida State as well.
Yeah. Florida State can still play, and I'm not shocked if Florida State wins that game.
No. And Vandy at Alabama. Alabama 10.5-point favorites. Watch out! Deja vu all over again.
We watched it happen last year, right? So we know it can happen. Heard Diego Pavia was interviewed by Chris Lowe, and said that if Vandy plays their game, then it shouldn't be close. So look, if Alabama loses back-to-back seasons to Vandy, then we're right back to discussing what the buyout is for Kalen DeBoer. Even after the win at Georgia.
That is true. That's the way the world works. Yeah. All right. It is the first day of October. JJ, happy October. JJ.
Yes.
1932. On this day, Babe Ruth called his shot. The infamous, allegedly taunted by the Cubs in the dugout. Babe Ruth pointed to center field before putting one in the Wrigley Field bleachers in the fifth inning of Game 3 of the World Series. That happened on this day, 1932.
Yeah.
Do you believe that actually happened?
I do.
No? Okay, yeah. Not just lore.
No,
I like it.
Why not?
Why not? There you go. 1961 on this day, Roger Maris set the new Major League Baseball home run record for a single season with his 61st homer, breaking Babe Ruth's 60-year mark there, 60 homers in one season, off Red Sox rookie Tracy Stallard in a 1-0, not just a homer, but won the game in a 1-0 win at Yankee Stadium. That lasted up until, of course, the Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa race there. All right, 1975, the Thrilla in Manila. On this day, Muhammad Ali TKO's Joe Frazier in round 14 to retain the heavyweight title. I believe this was the third of the three matches between Ali and Frazier.
Mm-hmm. Back when boxing mattered.
Yeah, Thrilla in Manila. All right, happy birthday today, Walter Matthau, one of the Odd Couple as well. Mm-hmm. James Whitmore. Brooks Hadlin is a reasonable man. You ever seen Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Brooks Hadlin, the old guy.
Oh, he was Brooks.
He was Brooks.
Gotcha.
Tom Bosley, Howard Cunningham from the Happy Days. George Papard.
I love it when a plan comes together.
The A-Team, bro.
That's right.
Richard Harris.
Been in a lot of great stuff.
Great actor.
Unforgiven, right?
Yeah, English Bob.
Yeah.
I'm not. I guess you think I'm kicking you, Bob, but it ain't so. I'm just talking. Julie Andrews. Sound of Music. Mary Poppins. John Schuerholz, architect of the Braves 90s run. The Hall of Famer Rod Carew, born on this day, 1945. Randy Quaid.
Strange cat.
Funny guy.
Funny guy.
Hilarious.
Strange cat.
Vacate Uncle Eddie.
Yeah. Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie. Cousin Eddie.
I don't know why they call this stuff Hamburger Helper. I think it does just fine by itself.
Clark, let me tell you, Conrad Dobler, one of maybe the meanest, nastiest, dirtiest NFL football player ever in the history.
According to other players, that is true.
Jeff Reardon, great reliever. Mark McGuire, obviously, 1963. Scott Ennis, voice of Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Born on this day, 1966. Zach Galifianakis.
Funny guy.
Rudy Johnson, rest is R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rudy Johnson, great running back. And Matt Cain from Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah.
Pitcher for the Giants.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, it's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you for being with us. EJJ, I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.